I want to talk about the human race today. We started our prehistoric uh, ancestors started using stones to do things, and that became the Stone Age. Then we had their followers came and introduced bronze, and that being called as the Bronze Age, which was followed with various metal ages. And during the medieval times, we started writing romantic stories, right? There was poetry, there was great literature that was built to celebrate love. And that period came to be known as the Romantic Ages. Then we had the Industrial Age, and then followed it with the Information Technology Age, right? So we measure every few hundred years, we measure the contribution that humans make to that particular age, and we give that a name, right? That's been the trend. Now I'm a little worried because for the last 50 years, and for the most likely part, the next 50 years, our largest contribution to this country, to this world, is our garbage. Will that mean that we will be known as the humans from the garbage era? This is a magic number, 0.5 kg. This is a number that every Indian, every family of 3 contributes every single day, right? Be it Chennai, be it Delhi, be it Bangalore, be it Mumbai, we all contribute 0.5 kg on an average every single day to the world, the trash. 9,000 tons is what Mumbai generates in a single day. 8,300 tons is what Delhi generates in a single day. 6,000 tons is what Chennai celebrates in a single day. And together, it is 67 million tons that we as a country produce every single year. So there are so many things, right, that to get 10 people together and contribute to an organization, sometimes it's very difficult. But garbage is one area where we as a nation, despite different religions, language, states, creed, caste, everything, we all come together to contribute freely and graciously, right? So this is one main area where that happens. Okay, now yeah, we all produce, yeah, I put 5.5 kgs every day from my house, big deal, yeah. I don't know what's happening with all these things. How is this going to impact me? Why should I care about it? Yeah, I had the tea, coffee cup, just now I threw it out. It's going to add to that 0.5 kgs, that plastic cup bottle is going to add to that. Why should I bother about it? It doesn't strike me now, right? So it's very interesting how this garbage works, right? So I'm going to introduce to how garbage works from a perspective of the news of 2050, okay? So this is the way I'm going to do that. All the city parks in this have become dumping grounds. This is from 2050. All these news are from 2050. All the city parks in Delhi have become garbage grounds. Orange launches eye mask oxygen, right? It's priced at $10,000. Their tagline has gone viral on social media, paid to breathe. Interlinking garbage rivers proposed by the national government, right? Just to make sure that all the garbage flows out of the cities into the ocean, right? Breakthrough. The 1,000th viral disease caused by garbage is detected by scientist Sharma, right? But this time, unfortunately, Sharma cannot get the Padma Bhushan because all the members, 3 members of the committee from Padma Bhushan apparently are detected with the disease that he found out, 999 disease that he found out a year back. So it's a news from Washington. Officially, garbage era is the longest era in the mankind evolution. Does these news make you happy? This is what we are going to be facing. So it's sort of like, I want to explain this in a better way. It's sort of like an investment, right? Garbage works like an investment, right? You put 0.5 kgs every day, right? You get handsome returns back. And that handsome return looked like this, right? And that's where we are heading. But what is the solution? What is being done today? What can be done? Do we want to get into that? Right? So, what is being done today? The current methods of handling trash in the city, right? We have, for the last 30 years, we have two golden ways in which trash has been handled. One is called landfilling, or called the dump yards. The other one is incineration, right? Which is very new. Incineration has only been around for the last 10 years. What is landfilling? Landfilling is nothing but collecting all these materials in those big trucks, and those trucks will go and dump it at the dump yard. That's what landfilling is all about, right? That's where you're talking about. In Delhi, it says 8,300 tons going and being dumped in these dump yards every single day, right? Now, why is landfilling not a solution? One, dumping is only going to add more and more. Every day you're going to add more and more to it. And you will need, by 2030, right, the entire waste in the city will be in India will be 167 million ton, right? 167 million ton. From today's 67 million ton is going to go to 167 million ton by 2030. And you will need a size of a city as big as Bangalore to contain that kind of trash, right? And we don't have that kind of space in India, right? So landfilling is not a solution. Second, when you have landfilling, what happens is the local people will come and do open burning there, right, to reduce the size of this. Now, what happens when it gets burned and fire starts coming out? It's all your batteries, everything that comes in over there, and that gets burned, and that affects people around, living around that space. It affects the ecosystem. It spreads diseases to people living nearby, and it's a real thing, and it's happening now. Globally, every year, 60 people die because of landfills, and this is only going to increase. It's a new age viral disease. Second, incineration. Why is incineration not a right solution? Like example, like even if it's not open air, just imagine getting all your bulb, all this stuff, the plastics, the batteries, the tube lights, everything you put together with your food waste and everything together in one container, and you start burning it. Does that look good? Does that, the smoke that comes out from it, right? So you're actually using a solution that will lead to a next problem. Carbon monoxide, which comes out from burning trash, is the largest contributor to climate change, be it open landfill or be it incineration. Climate change is happening, and this is the largest contributor to that as well, right? So these are two key methods, and this is why it's not a thing. Secondly, so do we have a solution today? Do I have a solution? I've been working in the waste management space for the last 8 years. I've been trying to understand the space, and every year as I go forward, I realize that how much less I know about the space, how far away we are from the solution, right? At 22, when I started working in the space, I thought this was a few years of work. It's going to be a cakewalk. It's going to be easy, right? But as each year moves on, I realize that this is going to be a lifetime mission to working on the space. So if you ask me honestly, do I have a solution? No, I don't. It's me, you, and everyone here where we have to put our hearts, minds, and actions together to make a solution happen. We need to show leadership. We need to step out and do things that makes well, right? But I don't want to leave you disheartened. I want to share a few possible solutions that look like they could be the solutions for the new India forward. The new big shifts that we need. One, we all might have heard about this in many ways, but how much ever you repeat this is still very important. These are the fundamentals. There's no rocket science to it. You just need to repeat it again and again. One, decentralized waste management. You might have all heard about zero waste projects, apartments going zero waste, colleges going zero waste, houses going zero waste. Do that. It makes a lot of sense. If you can manage your trash within your controlled environment, do it. Compost at home, compost in the college level, compost at your company level, and whatever recyclables are there, sell it to your local recycling kabadiwala or the informal sector of recycling. Sell it there. Make as little as that goes into the landfill. So that makes a lot of sense. It's behavioral change. and we need to make it part of it. Second, make recycling a subject, waste management a subject at school. Today, how many of us learn in school about waste management, right? It's not a rocket science. It's very simple. It's about separating and sorting and, and selling it out. In Japan, there's an amazing system. Everybody knows to recycle there. It's amazing to go see it. 18 different types of sorting. In India, we ask about doing 2 or 3 types in most cities, and still people don't do it, right? So actually in schools, it's important to start teaching waste management. It should be part of the curriculum. It should be part of the habits that you form as a child in the school to know about waste management. That's very, very important. Second, support the trash economy, right? India has a 1.5 million strong recycling economy. Your kabadiwalas, your informal sector workers, they all form a very strong economy. I know for Chennai market alone, there are 50,000 people in Chennai market, and they do a business of 5,000 crores a year. This is trash. This is your paper, plastic, and all the recyclable trash, right? They handle 30% of India's waste management. They had the entire waste that's produced, they handle 30%. But the government does not move a needle over there. It's the informal sector. They handle 30% of India's total trash. How can you and me work to help them to handle 60% of India's trash? They are decentralized. They have an amazing logistics system. How can we leverage it for that they can handle 60% of India's trash? Brand responsibility. Ask your brands. Ask your favorite companies that you buy your products from, be it the Pepsi, be it the shampoos, or be it the favorite products that you buy from, the deodorants or whatever, right? Ask them, how are you making it easy to make your products recyclable or not end up in landfills? Ask on their social media pages, because nothing is as bad as a complicated packaging for recycling, right? And returning the products already. Active citizenship. Work with your local governments. Today we all say, I don't want to work with the government. It's such a pain, right? But be active citizens. Engage with your local government. Go to your government office. Learn how to file an RTI. How many of you know what an RTI is? Right? Right to information. Learn to file an RTI. It takes 2 minutes, 3 minutes. There are online versions now available to do it. Ask information. How much are you spending on managing waste in my area? Learn those informations. Not to go and fight with them, because these are all people. They also don't know the solutions. They're also struggling. They're firefighting every day. Go and work with them to solve the situation. Take the active citizenship. It is essential. Last, accelerate the startup ecosystem. We are in India where we all talk about startups. We talk about Startup India, startup norms, everything, right? Build an ecosystem that India's amazing problem-solving ability. We have amazing problem-solving ability among us. In this room, we have that. Bring that together. Bring that together to solve this challenge. Get all the minds together and let's put that together in place. With that, I want to leave with my last question. So which era are you going to be a part of? Thank you.